Hi, my name is Freddie. Welcome back to my channel. Let's make some crafts. The first craft I'm going to make is a faux leather vase. And I'm going to use this top liner. I was going to use this vase, but instead I have other plans for that one. So I'm going to use this. I did this with my Cricut and I'm not going to take this off. It was too much work. So the first thing we want to do is cut out this. I'm going to measure this. I did notice if I take a piece of paper, to measure it, I'm just going to cut it at 11 inches. Okay, I'm going to do this off camera. Be right back. Okay, I did notice that these lines don't perfectly line up, so I cut it the best I could. So you can't trust these lines. Just find a square corner and go from there. And I'm just going to wrap it up. And I am just going to use my washi tape because I don't want to hot glue this. I want to save this. So let's grab. Don't want it right there on the edge. Let's do it this way. I love washi tape. So I really don't care about the back. Voila, there it is. Pretty, put some flowers in it. For the next project, we're going to make a springtime clock. You want one of these signs and one of these. You're going to need something to cut this, some white paint, sponge brushes, and I did print this out on my Cricut. And you can do Roman numerals if you like, and use a Sharpie, or you can paint it. So the first thing I'm going to do is take the sticker off, fill this hole, and give it 2 coats of paint. I'm going to again do this off camera. Okay, so I ended up giving it 3 coats, and it still wasn't quite enough, but I'm going to leave it like that. So my next step is I'm just going to figure out the middle. This looks like it's 30 centimeters across. I'm just going to put a line there. And cross it again. Oops, I should have been at 15. I'm going to put my dot on in the middle, and then I'm going to put the rest of my numbers and my springtime on my clock. And I'm going to do this off camera again. Now I have my numbers and my springtime on there. I am going to take this and I'm going to cut like a laurel and put it from the 11 to the 7 and from the 1 to the 5. And I'm not going to lie, this little thing right here that was on here, this was hard to get off. So now I'm just going to cut this. Okay, it's not easy to cut either. Okay, I'm going to get my boyfriend to cut it for me. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So now I'm just going to put some hot glue on there just to get it to stick to my sign. I think a boxwood wreath would have looked really, really pretty on this. just going to hold it for a second just to make sure. Make sure it lays flat before you glue it down. And voila, my springtime clock. Like it. So, I'm going to try the old Elmer's glue trick on this oddball glass I have. I am going to use this contact paper for the wood and Elmer's glue for the rest. The first thing you want to do is wipe your glass with alcohol and let it dry. I'll be right back. Just thought I'd show you. See the little haze it's leaving? It's not completely dry, so I need to let that finish drying, but it is starting to give you that frosted look. But I'm going to put another coat on, but I need after this dries just to see. But it does give you that frosted look. But like I said, this does not last, so try not to touch it because it'll scratch. You'll just scratch the glue right off the glass. Okay, so this is completely dry now, and I am going to put another coat. I already put the washi tape on, another coat of Elmer's glue. Ooh. Let's get this open all the way. Probably did this a little bit at a time. You can see my one line in there. Just got to get it really good. Like I said, this stuff is not permanent, but it seems to be doing the trick. And if I don't like it, I can always wash it off, scrub it off, let it soak. So I'm going to let that dry again and see what happens. Take off the tape before. I really love washi tape, but more than anything, I love washi paper. And this is what I use for that one. This is, washi is actually just means Japanese paper. This one actually came with a pattern on it. I don't think you can see the little gold lines, but I flipped it on the other side, which has the rough texture, so I like that. This is the smooth. If you want to buy this, make sure you get the real Japanese paper, and not the, I think Amazon and Hobby Lobby, they sell, I would call it fake washi paper. Make sure it's a real Japanese paper. So many uses for this. It's great for calligraphy, wedding invitations, watercolors. The Hobby Lobby does not work for watercolors, just to let you know, buyer beware. Okay, so after 2 coats of Elmer's glue is dried on it, it came out frosted, but I still like the Japanese paper better. But let's see what it looks like with the candles in it. This is them with the candles in there. I love them. Actually, I kind of like them all. When they're lit up, I guess. And these two came from Dollar Tree supplies.